Good afternoon. It's Sean Mullen live with you at the River Cree Resort and Casino in just outside, I should say, Edmonton, Alberta. Proud to be at Treaty 6 territory, on Treaty 6 territory for this broadcast from the Canadian Crown U17 Invitational and our contest between the Edge School and the Fort Saskatchewan Rangers. In goal for Edge, Gabe Bergeron. 2.54 goals against average, .921 save percentage in U17 prep last season. Up against Gage Roberts. And we're off. Gage Roberts for Fort Sask, 2.65 goals against average, .913 save percentage in AEHL U16 play last season. A lot of talent on these clubs. It should be fun to watch as the puck skips out to the neutral zone. And Bergeron will cover that one up. Edge in the maroon, of course, the very familiar maroon. And the Fort Sask Rangers in those New York Ranger colors. So we look at Bergeron, a veteran, 2005 born. Final year of U17 for him. As the puck is immediately cleared out there by Fort Sask. Player to keep an eye on will be number 14 for Fort Sask, Cale Dock, as that's grabbed and wrapped around behind the net by Bryce Courtney. He'll work it to the line. Shot in behind the net. Lee's got it. Comes to Courtney again. Tried to work that to King. Caught around, and the net comes off its moorings. And that'll be a face-off. I mentioned Cale Dock, number 14 for Fort Sask. Draft pick of the Calgary Hitmen, had 92 points in 34 games last season in U15. And of course, the younger brother of two NHL drafted, pretty famous Dock brothers. Both drafted by the Chicago Blackhawks. Kirby, now a member of the Montreal Canadiens. Colton playing for Kelowna in the Western Hockey League. And in this case, Cale is the first of the Dock brothers to not get drafted by Saskatoon. Puck in the neutral zone now, grabbed by Edge. Here's Kim. His pass off the mark. That'll be an icing call. Edge has been offensively dominant so far in their action this season. Smith, 7 points in 3 games. Mastrioni, same thing. Camp has 6. Cole Fisher has 5, just to name a few guys who've really lit it up in their 3 league games so far. And Edge is one of the elite academies. They traditionally have depth. And he can hit you from all corners. Hunter Yannick in on the draw here for Fort Sask against Owen Mastrioni. Here's Mastrioni's away. Has had a great start to his season. Puck deflected in behind the Fort Sask net. Laid up the wall, held in there for Edge by Jack Boquit. Battle for it down low. In behind the Fort Sask net. There's Mastrioni. Can't come up with it. Grabbed by Bryce Courtney. And that's fired into the corner of the Edge zone. Bump on Brennan Hosher. King, or Courtney right on top of him. Mastrioni's got it again, and Mastrioni's away. Banked to the Fort Sask line, no further. Nothing much worth talking about yet in this game. Puck centered, oh, and that skips away from Fort Sask's Ty Van Brandt. Back down the ice into the Rangers territory. Stuck on the wall here. Doc couldn't clear it. Here's a shot from the point. And that's stopped by the left pad of Gage Roberts, and he'll hang on to it. Gage Roberts is a Fort Sask product. Real good numbers in U16 last year. He's got a young goalie in Lachlan Kirky, who was even better, but playing U15 last year. So 2 talented netminders for the Rangers this year they can work with as they'll dump that puck down the ice. And here comes Doc chasing after it. Wins the battle for the puck. Tries to cut out. Held up by Cramp, and that one's chopped wide of the goal by Jaden Kokasha. Cleared out and dumped right back into edge territory. Starting from there is Larson. Passed up to the neutral zone. Liam Smith. His pass broken up. Back come the Rangers. Good speed into the zone and dumped wide in behind the net by King. He'll chase it down. Knocked away and cleared by Ben Blindernord. And away come the edge. A shot from the left wing side by Nate Crashley. Skips wide. Backhanded up the wall by Parker Seymour. Rangers can't clear. Still no score in this one. Pretty consistent action so far, though. Hard check in the neutral zone by Edge's Nate Crashley. Crashing into his opponent. Now the puck at the net. Great chance trying to make a move without much room. And Ben Blindernord won the race to that puck, but just no real estate. Puck deep inside Ranger territory now. Edge wins it, but can't hold it in. Blindernord's another one of those guys who's up to 5 points in 3 games this season. It's an impressive group. Hopping puck. Grabbed. Trying to make a move with it, and shot high and wide by Cole Fisher. Cole Fisher of Medicine Hat making the move to Edge Academy this year. Played with the SEAC Tigers last season. And the Edge able to clear it out. Here's Fisher down the right wing by himself. Moves it in behind the net. Forecheck pressure coming from Crashley, but the Rangers are able to get it to the line. Held in there, at least for a moment, by Larson. Little fight for it in the corner. Pass across, deflected off Larson's stick. Chance to clear, blocked by Deegan. We've had pretty straight action so far in this one. Almost 6 minutes into the first, and that's cleared out. No icing on this as the Edge are back for it. Larson, cross ice feed off the mark, and it's dumped back deep by Fort Sask's Lee. Yannick can't get a stick on that. Crashley will clear. And that's off a high stick and a neutral zone draw. 13:51 remaining in this opening period. There's Edge Academy's Muhammad. Getting set up. Draw just outside Fort Saskatchewan territory. Won by Edge. Backhanded into the zone by Jack Boquit. And didn't get deep. Oh my, what a shot! A huge hit by Parker Seymour. There's a highlight hit right there. Seymour making sure Edge knows there'll be a toll to pay when they enter the Fort Saskatchewan zone. Speeding in now, Hosher. Had it knocked away from him, and the Rangers will clear. Puck deflected into Edge territory, grabbed by Liam Smith and cleared as he's knocked down. Rangers wanting to set a physical tone. Liam Smith stopped again. He's had a terrific start to the season, 7 points in 3 games. As that deflects to the Fort Sask line. And a turnover there by Fort Saskatchewan's Bryce Ambo. Puck on the wall. And the Rangers able to clear that. Trying to double back. Good pressure by Fort Sask. Doc had it. Passed it off. Then it's sent across the zone. Doc trying to get to it. Kicks at it. Side of the net. Deegan battling him behind the goal. In comes some help by Kokasha. And the puck escapes the zone. Pushed ahead. Doc's got it once more. Oh, he nearly got that to Kokasha. And now offside as Doc sort of dribbles that onto Gabe Bergeron. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 12:05 remaining in this opening frame. But you see, in a couple of shifts already, the puck does follow Cale Doc out there. And a lot of skilled players on both sides here. In comes Edge. Wrapping him around is Fisher. Dumped it behind the net. Now gets it back, and a one-time try by Fisher. Turned aside. Fisher, a draft pick of the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Which probably feels a little weird for a guy growing up from Medicine Hat. Clearing attempt gets to the line and now dumped down into Edge territory. Grabbed by Larson, pass that off. Up the middle, here's Auld. Return feed for him from Tyler Dekos does not connect. And the Rangers try to clear and can't. Here's a quick shot, rebound try. 2 good opportunities for Nate Crashley. And they're denied by goaltender Gage Roberts. And the face-off will be inside Fort Saskatchewan territory. Edge wins the draw, Mastrioni. Puck came to the line. Here's Crashley forced off of it. Rangers are able to clear, just though. Now up the middle, Crashley just avoids another big hit from Parker Seymour, who's trying to make an impact on the game that way. Rangers chase after it into the corner of the edge zone. Crashley keeping that in his feet. Battle on the wall. Chop to the corner for Fort Sask by Puck. Now behind the net again. Koch is trying to get a stick on it. Dekos will clear. Riley Bozer trying to dump that back in. Deflects out of play with 10:05 remaining in the first. Bozer and the Rangers remain in a scoreless tie against Edge. And Fort Sask is a good team too, but scoreless against Edge is not a bad way to start. The amount of firepower that team has. Dumped in behind the Edge net. Goaltender Bergeron thinks better of going after it. Clearing attempt blocked. Does get out. Now flicked ahead. Nice job there by Smith. He'll get to it and shoot. Tough angle. Rebound. Gobbled up by Roberts and hangs on to it. There's Oliver Cramp. 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points in 3 games to start this season. The early going, certainly a distributor for Edge. He'll get the puck and work it back to the line. Point shot attempt there is blocked. At the point again, Kim directed that towards the goal, didn't get through. Rangers aren't giving up shooting lanes willingly. And Fort Sask able to clear that out. Intercepted in the neutral zone and fed back ahead by Muhammad. in the corner, thrown towards the net by Smith. And that's going to be covered up with 9:16 left in the period. Smith heads off. He's another guy you got to watch on that Edge club. The Rocky Mountain House native has got 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points on the year already in just 3 games. Play starting to tilt towards the Fort Sask zone, but they're able to clear it this time. Here's Doc, has some room, makes a move, and his shot had a chance. Bergeron just able to get a piece of it. Kokosha forced off the puck by Bindernor. He's away. Has a little room to skate. Trying to drag it towards the front of the goal, and that's broken up. Clearing attempt, stopped at the line. Backhanded in deep to the corner. And that'll come out to center. Oakwood moves it out to the neutral zone. Gets it back again. His pass stolen, and a great chance turned aside by Gabe Bergeron as Van Brabant had a gift there. Wide open chance, but not a lot of time to make a move. Ooh, a leaned in hard check by Evan Auld. That'll leave a mark. Lee trying to clear the zone, or trying to get it back to the line. Sorry, here's Courtney Lee, quick shot. Good save made by Bergeron, but he couldn't squeeze it. I like the quick release though by Lee on that one. Edge can't get it out. Comes back to the corner again. Hoschert has 2 men on him. King trying to battle that ahead. Auld on him. 4-player puck battle behind the net. Who's going to come away with it? Oakwood will move it up the wall for the Edge. It comes back to him again. Lost it. Wrapping around behind the net is Courtney. Works it to the line. A wrist shot. King. Rebound. Another chance. A couple of big saves by Bergeron. And that's cleared into the Edge bench. Tremendous battle by the veteran Gabe Bergeron. Some quick kick saves there. Got the pads out and kept Fort Saskatchewan off the board. You have a goaltender with experience like he has, and even as you control the pace of play for a lot of this period, when things turn against you, he's ready. And boy, some big stops by Bergeron. Semenuk beat Mastrioni on the draw here. Mastrioni had the puck. He got knocked down. Loose. Semenuk worked it to the line. Played back into him again. Hard bump. Puck has got it. He's bumped. To the line again. Oh, and a trip. And they get away with that one. Point shot redirected, and Bergeron makes another great stop. As puck was right on the doorstep. Deflects that point shot and then got knocked down by Kim. And they have a chat afterwards. Draw to the right of the Edge goal, and Fort Sask putting a lot of pressure on right now. They've evened the shots up at 7 apiece. 6:19 to go in this first period. Smith trying to get elusive, works that one up. And a quick shot attempt by Adam Muhammad. Caught and held by Gage Roberts. 6:08 to go in the first. No one has broken through yet, despite some pretty good scoring chances. Edge with the draw win, but Fort Sask able to push it out. That'll be dumped right on to Bergeron. He's not going to mess around with it. Makes the save and holds it. As the Rangers continue to put pressure on. Jesse Lee, 7 goals, 15 assists, 22 points in U16 AAA last year. One of the feature players now for the Fort Saskatchewan Rangers. Bergeron plays that puck up the wall. Gets loose. Oh, Tate Kim and Dylan Puck each got coincidental penalties there. I didn't notice that as they don't come up to the score clock. So Kim and Puck, after they're battling in front of the net, got to sit down and take a breather. Puck sent to the edge line. There's Jack Boquist. Boquist moves it up. Right wing side, Muhammad centering it. Oh, there's a great chance to redirect it out front for Nate Crashley. Couldn't convert. Crashley again takes a bump. Puck squirts free, comes out. Played to the line. Boquist holds it in. And a second try the Rangers will clear. 4:53 remains in this opening frame. Nobody has scored yet. Trying to push that puck ahead is Hosher. Into Ranger territory, that one's cleared. Boquist back for it. Kokoschka trying to put some pressure on him. Now in the neutral zone. That's dumped into edge territory. Good second effort, gets it deep. Bergeron out of his goal. Fans on it a bit. Puck knocked away from Doc. And Binder Nord's away. He'll feed that ahead for Decos. Drives the net! And he can't pull the trigger. Second try. Is that in? Decos thought he scored. No signal from the official. As that puck stays out of the net somehow. Nice move by Decos, just couldn't quite fine-tune that one into the net. Puck worked down low. Trying to hold it in was Deegan. Good pressure by the Rangers to get that out, and that'll get fired down into edge territory. Larson moved it before taking a check from Courtney. That'll come out. Dump back into edge territory again. There's Larson. Cross for Deegan. Just plays it out to the neutral zone. Now chopped by the Rangers. Chase King into edge territory. Here's Larson. Now Auld made a move at the line. Doc stole that away, but he's got no one around him to help. So eventually the edge able to work it out. Now Doc after it again, tripped up. Chasing after that is Courtney. Semenuk in there too. 2:56 to go in this first. Doc trying to dig that free against Auld. Now Deegan. Played to the line, held in, shot. Doc got a piece of that, and Bergeron able to squeeze it. 2:40 left in the first, and Bergeron's been very solid for Edge Academy. Now these days, the only thing against a guy like Bergeron, has got great stats. 5'9". You can be an extraordinarily talented goaltender, but it seems like everybody wants the goalie to be 6 foot tall these days. 6'4", 6'5". You got to be very talented to battle through that. but there's certainly been more in the junior ranks than in the pro ranks, at the very least. Face-off won by the Rangers. Work down low, Kokosha centers it. Intercepted nicely by Mastrioni. Kokosha again. Takes a bump, going off the side of the goal. That'll get covered up by Gabe Bergeron again. 2:18 remaining. In our first period. A few whistles here, but we haven't seen a ton of them. Been a lot of back and forth 5-on-5 action in this period. The other games I've seen so far today have been absolutely loaded with penalties and power plays. Mastrioni away. He's got tons of speed and shiftiness as that shot missed the net. 1:55 to go in the period. Rangers counterattack, sent across the neutral zone. Good pressure. Kokosha will dump that into edge territory. Deco's back for it. Good stick on him. Deco stays with it. Moves it across the middle. Gave that away, though, to Fort Saskatchewan Seminuk. Back come the Rangers. Little delay here. Played back to the line. Broken up. And away comes Oliver Cramp. He's loose. Cramp shot it wide. Good back pressure from two Rangers. Specifically, Bozer was right on top of him, and Cramp couldn't get a good shot. Held in by Adam Mohammed. Steered down to the corner. Smith tries to make a move with it and can't. Now Cramp for Smith, and he's bodied down to the ice by Riley Bozer. That's one way to make a defensive play. Just bowl the opponent over. And Smith gets reset for another faceoff. You have numbers like he does, you end up being a target. Fort Saskatchewan wins the draw, played up the wall. That'll be intercepted on the clearing attempt. Down the stretch we come in the first. Rangers get that puck out. But on that occasion, Van Brabant couldn't get to it. Kokosha had it skip away from him. Doc kind of swiped at it, couldn't get the puck. Van Brabant now takes it into edge territory. Backhand feed for Doc, and Doc ends up bowling into the net along with an Edge Academy defender, and that'll draw a crowd. Larson and Doc went into the net, and then we get a battle on the wall afterwards. And they'll calm things down. Van Brabant took that puck in the neutral zone, went off down the right wing side. He saw Doc headed to the net. And that was going to have to be a perfectly placed pass. Doc had Larson right on him, and the two of them go into the goal. Couple of coincidental penalties there come out of that as well. So we've so far been able to avoid special teams action. It stayed 5-on-5. Face-off won by Fort Sask. Steered down to the corner. Deegan gets to it. He'll move it right wing side to Mastrioni. Takes a bump, but got it into Fort Sask territory for Bindernor. Throwing across the Fort Sask zone. Pinching in is Kim to keep that alive. Hard check on the wall there. And that'll do it. Pretty even, pretty open, pretty entertaining. Opening 20. Shots are 10 apiece. Each team had some good looks. Stayed 5-on-5 the whole way, but some big hits. That's as entertaining a way to start without at least without a bunch of goals, as you're going to get. Very well played opening 20 here from the River Cree Resort and Casino just outside Edmonton, as the Edge Academy and the Fort Saskatchewan Rangers remain scoreless. This is the Canadian Crown U17 Invitational on HN Live. And we're back at it for second period action. No score yet between the Edge Academy and the Fort Saskatchewan Rangers. And here's some speed for the Rangers into the zone. Forced to the outside, though. Very well played 5-on-5 period in the first 20. And after back-to-back games with penalties in the teens, it's nice to see a game that's been more of a 5-on-5 back-and-forth kind of affair. Lots of speed, some physicality mixed in, a little bit of chippiness, but coincidental penalties. Edge coach chatting with our official. Kelly Muruck, the coach for Edge. It's their first game. They play Greater Vancouver at 7:45 tomorrow. And then Parkland at 5:45. Here's Smith for Fort Sask. Cross ice to center, backhanded in by King. Chased down in behind the net by Lee. Stopped on the clearing attempt by King again. Fired up the wall. Seymour held that in. Seymour had a huge hit in that opening frame. Close to another one, too. He'll chase it down, turns with it. Up the middle, nice pass, got it to Lee. That's broken up. Good heads-up play, though, by Seymour to get it to him. Edge Academy gets that to center ice. Shot attempt there by Nate Crashley. Misses the goal. Ambold had that go over his head. Bindernord fired it towards the goal. Left pad saved by Roberts, who kind of did a spin afterwards as the puck comes out to Larson. Cross ice feed in the neutral zone, broken up. Now grabbed and a little bit of room to skate. Wrist shot attempted there by Tyler Dekos, and out of play it goes off the save by Roberts. Tyler Dekos, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points in 3 games to start this season out of Cochrane. Face off inside Fort Sask territory, won by the Rangers. Clearing attempt off glass and down into Edge territory. Fire right back up and deflected in deep by Cole Fisher. Hard check by Auld behind the net and doesn't really budge Bryce Zambo. Rangers back up ice with it. Ether. Ethier in the corner again. He takes a hard hit. Larson bodying him. And now there's going to be our first minor penalty of this contest. Looks like a head contact penalty. I think it's against the Rangers, even though Roberts was thinking about heading to the bench. But yeah, it's a head contact penalty against Ethier. And Edge is going to have our first power play of this contest. Took until almost 3 minutes into the second period. And Edge will start it with Ben Bindernord centering the power play unit. Gets the draw win. Astrioni over to the middle of the point. Hosher. Bindernord shot it wide. Astrioni back to Hosher. Bindernord. And he tried to go back to the line, but that missed Hosher and all the way down the ice. That's a double minor, I should note as well. So a long power play for Edge to try and open the scoring. Here's Mastrioni. Back to the line, Hosher. Now Muhammad out front, scores! Dekos, what a shot! That puck had fire coming off of it. He rips it upstairs. Just a terrific shot by Tyler Dekos, and it is a 1-0 lead for Edge Academy, and they've still got another 2 minutes of power play time to operate. That's the kind of skill you see on display. Muhammad. That's an already junior ready type shot. Assists on the goals, or on the goal. Adam Muhammad set it up nicely with a good quick pass. And Owen Mastroianni getting the other one. Face-off won by Fort Sask, but good pressure. Edge gets the puck loose. Smith behind the net. Over to Cramp. Now a shot attempt by Muhammad's blocked. Smith, middle of the point. And an aggressive play by Larson doesn't pay off. Forced back to his own line. Here's Muhammad again. Feeds that one up for Oliver Cramp. Cross to Larson. Middle of the point, Smith. Larson. Down to Muhammad. He'll peel back. Over to Cramp. Wrist shot. That's blocked. Hard hit in the corner. Cramp had it escape him. Muhammad jumps on it. And the net's off the moorings. 15:25 to go in this second frame. 54 seconds remains in the double minor penalty to Jacob Ethier. It's already resulted in 1 goal for Edge. Chance to extend that lead. Face-off won by Mastroianni. Fed in behind the net. Trying to get a stick on that. Mastroianni to the middle of the point. Now Dekos again. Drops it back for Kim, and a hard one-timer by Mastroianni. Missed the net. Trying to dig that out for Fort Sask's Bozer. Up the wall. Kept alive at the point by Deegan. Mastroianni across for Kim. Deegan. Mastroianni. Into the middle. His shot deflects to the corner. Hard bump by Bozer behind the net, trying to work that loose. And that'll do it for the second Edge power play. Dekos does score on the initial, but Fort Sask kills off the second, and the net's off the moorings again. 14:21 to go, second period. Edge has opened the scoring. Dekos from Muhammad and Mastroianni has it 1-0 in favor of the Edge Academy. They're trying to get this net to actually stay on the moorings. Seems a little bit loose. As the face-off will be just to the left of the Fort Sask goal. Here's Fisher. Had that hacked off his stick. Hard shot. High, courtesy of Boquet. And it's another penalty here. against Fort Sask for delay of game. So power play number 3 for Edge. Work back to the line. Hosher sent it towards the net. Fisher got a piece of it. He runs over the defender. Seymour gets it back out front. Oh my, Roberts with a terrific save and a battle to follow right in front of the Fort Sask net. What a chance for Brennan Hosher at the top of the slot, and Roberts with a bunch of traffic surrounding him. Able to keep that puck out of the net. That's a lot of battle from the goaltender there. .111 to go in the delay of game penalty. Third power play of this period here for Edge after we had a period without power plays in the first. And now another penalty. After the battle in front of the net, following that huge save by Roberts. It's going to be Fort Sask down 5-on-3 and in real trouble here. They get the draw but can't clear. Decos, well, he can shoot. Now a quick snapshot by Crashley. That'll be caught. This is a huge moment in this game. Edge has been asserting control in this period so far. Face-off won by Fort Sask and a big clear the length of the ice by Hudson Smith. That kills off some huge time on that 5-on-3. Seymour got unsportsmanlike on that. Mastroianni, Edmonton Oil King prospect. Decos back to the line. Larson, Decos thought about it. Down, Mastroianni, he scores! 5-on-3 goal for the Golden native and Edmonton Oil King prospect. Good little fake before sliding that one between the wickets of Gage Roberts. And the power play paying off for Edge. 2 power play goals and still another minute 19 of power play action for them before the end of that unsportsmanlike penalty to Parker Seymour. And some discipline issues really coming into play here for Fort Saskatchewan in this second period after an even first without any power plays. Decos made a nice play to get that to Mastroianni. A little head fake opened the shot up. And here's a quick snapshot by Tae Kim. That's turned aside by Roberts and cleared the length of the ice. 47 seconds remain in the Edge power play, their 4th of the period. Battle for it beside the Fort Sask net between Smith and Smith. An interference called here. Liam Smith of Edge and Hudson Smith of Fort Sask doing battle at the side of the goal, and it is Liam Smith taking the penalty on this occasion. So with 32 seconds left in the Edge power play, it'll be some 4-on-4 hockey And then Fort Sask gets to go to the man advantage. And a shot by Smith. Hudson Smith from the point is the first shot of the period for the Rangers at the 8-minute mark of this second frame. So that power play opportunity couldn't have come at a better time for Fort Sask, as they're on their heels, down 2-0. Have not had any pressure really in the edge zone in this second frame so far. Well, so much of it spent killing penalties. 10 seconds of 4-on-4 left. Here's Mastroianni speeding in. Takes it in behind the goal. Puck's in his feet. Hudson Smith pressured by Mastroianni and gets away. He'll fire that up. Got it to Seymour, driving the net. Can't get a shot. Minute 16 of power play time here for Fort Sask, and down goes Hudson Smith. Sent to the ice by Cole Fisher. Puck worked across, back to the line again. Off the stick of Semenuk and cleared by him and down the ice with 49 seconds left on the Fort Sask power play. They'll lead the attack with Bozer. Turned over. Hard check to try and break that up, as Crashley was coming into the zone. He got bumped by Bozer. Bozer kicks it free for Seymour. He has a little bit of room to skate. Now he'll bank it ahead. Semenuk drops it back again. Tried to go to Doc there. Does get to him eventually. He takes a small hip check. Now Semenuk steers it around behind the edge net. Doc pokes at it. Stolen from him by Zachary Mozarenko and cleared. Roberts passed that off as the power play's over for Fort Sask, and a turnover here, but edge Liam Smith can't make it into Pater. Hudson Smith for Fort Sask dumps that back into edge territory. We're past the midway mark of the second frame. Puck on the wall inside edge territory. Trying to get it in behind the net, Kokosha. Worked it back to the line. Was held in there just for a moment. Now Doc centers, Kokosha! Turned aside, and a good save made by Gabe Bergeron, who has not been very busy this period so far. Only 2 shots through 11 minutes he's faced. Point shot, blocked and iced by Edge, so they won't be able to change. A little bit of pressure after that power play from the Fort Saskatchewan Rangers. They needed something to cause a response, as they're now down 2-0 in this game to a powerful Edge club. Face-off is deep inside. Edge takes the timeout here. Interesting timing for Coach Kelly Maruck. You can't change a very tired group stuck in their own zone. Team has a 2-0 lead. You don't want to give Fort Sask any momentum back after a period that Edge has mostly controlled. So he takes that timeout now, but won't have it available later in the game if we're close late. That's the risk. But takes the timeout, rests his guys, make sure they're not stuck with an unfavorable matchup and a tired group deep in their own zone. 8:50 remains in this second period, and a draw to the left of the Edge goal. Liam Smith worked it to the corner on a good second effort. Good pressure, though, here from Fort Sask. Lee on top of it. Back to the line. Shot towards the goal by Bozer. Didn't really get through. Lee after it behind the net again. Back for Bozer. Slap shot. Rebound right there. Poked high. And caught. Gabe Bergeron keeps that out. That timeout didn't seem to have the effect Edge was hoping for as Fort Sask continued to put the pressure on and nearly struck anyway. Face-off driven through the crease. Now Kokosha wrapping around with it. Knock to the corner. Chance to clear for Edge. Glove down. Oh, they get away with one there. It should have been a glove pass, I think, against the Rangers. Now dragged towards the net. Can't tuck it in. Good effort by Van Berbrandt. And that's cleared. Here's Van Berbrandt again. Has Doc with him. Van Berbrandt wrapping around. Doc set up in the slot. And he couldn't get it to him as the whistle goes here. I think the net came off. 7:48 left in the second period, and after the shots were 7-0 for Edge in the first 5-6 minutes of this second period, they're now 6 in a row for Fort Sask, and only a one-shot difference on the ultimate shot clock, 17-16. But the scoreboard still says 2-0 in favor of Edge. At the line, sent towards the goal by Hudson Smith. That's blocked. To the point again. Ambo can't keep it in. Gets by him. A race for it now. And a centering feed. Doesn't get through. Turned back up by Puck. He tried to take it to the net. That'll be caught and held again by Gabe Bergeron, and a face-off again deep in Edge territory. So you have to like the response by Fort Sask. Don't convert in their power play, but in the several minutes since then, the Rangers have had all the momentum with the puck and all the possession in the offensive zone for the most part as they turn it over here, though. Off that face-off win. Crashley was able to force it out. There's a couple of bodies bumping as they hit the blue line. Up the wall, Crashley there. Can't clear. Second try, Edge will get that out, and good draw weight. No icing on it. Seymour back for it, pressured off the puck. Comes to the line. And a quick wrist shot from the point by Hosher just missed. King had it in his skates. And taken out by Courtney. He'll put it deep. 6:25 to go, second frame. 2-0 Edge leading. Fort Saskatchewan attacking. Here's King. Moves it around behind the net. Poked away from him and cleared. Oh, and there's going to be a penalty to Fort Sask as Bozer had Crashley lined up, but the puck never got there. Oops. Interference will be the call. And power play number 5 of this second period already coming up for Edge. They're 2 for 4. Bozer had the right idea there, but got a little ahead of himself. Edge wins the draw. Here's Cramp. Passed off, and a shot off the side of the goal by Take Him. Fort Sask able to clear it the rest of the ice. 20 seconds killed off this Edge power play. Away comes Edge. Nice feed. Up for Liam Smith. He's pinned on the wall, though. Gets it back. Worked it down to Cramp. Has some room. Good stick on him by Seymour. Work to the line. Here's Kim. Middle of the point, Deegan. Shot, left pad save made by Roberts. And Yannick will clear that the length of the ice. Power play half done. And a couple of good saves. A couple good defensive plays there for the Rangers. Good speed into the zone here by Muhammad. Smith to the line. Mastroianni. He'll send it across, and Roberts the save, and they score! Crashly, good hand-eye. The third power play goal of the period for Edge Academy, as Roberts came across to make a huge save, but pulled himself out of position for the rebound. And Nate Crashly is able to chip that out of midair and deposit it into the Rangers' goal. The lesson of this second period: do not take penalties against Edge. They're 3 for 5 on the power play. Neither team has an even strength goal. The 5-on-5 play has been very even, if not at least somewhat advantageous for the Rangers. But the penalties they've taken have proved disastrous. Edge wins the draw in their own end. Can't clear though. Kokoschka has sent it towards the goal. Knocked away. Nice rush towards the goal by Fisher. Auld follows it up. Makes a spin move in the corner away from Doc. But Kokoschka's got it. He'll play that up the middle. Backhand clearing attempt doesn't get out. Fisher shoots it off a stick and wide. Kokoschka. Doc. Out to center ice. Semenuk passed that to Hudson Smith and followed up again by Semenuk. His shot doesn't get through. Here's Fisher. Wheels in. Has room. Rips a wrist shot. Roberts a good save on Fisher. And that's cleared. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remain in this second period. Edge leads it 3-0, all power play goals. Fort Sask needing some pushback here. The Rangers trying to get on top of it. They've done some good work, 5-on-5 on the forecheck. Now Mastroianni makes a move, had his shot blocked. Tried to go through Bryce Ambo, didn't work. Seymour follows it up, can't clear. Here's a chance, centered off a skate, and referee lost sight. The puck was still, I think, loose. The referee lost sight of that one. Ben Bindernord made a good play to create that opportunity. 3:01 to go, second period. Edge in command right now. One of the favorites in this tournament for sure. Draw to the right of Roberts. Bindernord won it, but a good job to grab that puck and force it ahead by King. Puck in some skates, and Edge will clear. Mastroianni, already one goal in this game, drives the net, no room. Tried to go short side, and Roberts gave up nothing there. Oh, looked like offside there. Mastroianni comes back in, and he shoots it off the mask of Roberts. Grabbed by Bindernord. Centers it. Smith centers it. Cramp. Off the mask again of Roberts and out of play. That poor goaltender taking it off the noggin twice in about 45 seconds. It's been a busy period for Roberts. Shots now 14-7 in favor of Edge in the second frame, 24-17 in total. But the 5 power plays, a huge factor in that. Rangers win the draw in their own zone. Chance to clear, up the wall, backhanded to the line, doesn't get out. Quick shot towards the goal by Deegan, an easy save though. Lee moves that across for Puck. In behind the net, Semenuk. To the line for Seymour. Tried to get it back deep, got blocked, and Edge able to clear. Here's Muhammad. Tried to drag that one. Ambo blocked him. Cleared by Semenuk. Lee will race to it. Tries to get away from Cramp. Moves it across. Semenuk centered it. Loose puck. Lee trying to drive that one. It got blocked. And Edge back up with it. Cramp shoots. Roberts swallows it up. Whoa, look out. A tumbling take him. Took Roberts out like a bowling pin. Minute 24 left in the second period. Draw deep in Fort Saskatchewan territory. Frustrating period for the Rangers after a very evenly played first. No score, 10 shots apiece. Good back and forth 5-on-5 play. And Rangers took a ton of penalties here in this second period. 5 power plays for Edge, 3 goals. That's the difference in this contest so far. That's cleared by Edge again. Enough for an icing? Yes, it is. And if you're a Ranger, 1, you can't take anything close to that many penalties in the third. 2, you got to find a way to get some power plays yourself or get to the danger areas a little more. Edge comes up with the puck, and down the stretch we come here in the second frame, final minute. Into the corner. Crashley, who's got one of the goals, centers it. Shot attempt there by Dekos, who also has a goal. That sailed high. Ripped back to the line. Good hold as Larson's got it. Then turned it over. Kokosha's away. Left wing pass now for Van Berbrandt. His shot stopped. Doc can't find the rebound. And out of play it goes with 29.4 on the clock in this second. Face-off will be in Edge territory, and boy, could the Rangers use a late one here. Draw one by Edge, though. Deflected out to the neutral zone. Backhanded back in by Seymour, not deep. Dumped in by Fisher. Out of his net, Roberts, pressure coming. Steers it to Hudson Smith, bumped by Fisher and knocked down. 8 seconds left in the period. Auld centers it, chance down low, and Hosher stopped by Roberts with .4 on the clock. Good, quick puck movement down low by Edge to create that chance for Hosher, who knew how much time was left in the period. Great time to pinch if you're gonna. And he had an opportunity on the doorstep. Lee wins the draw. We're done too. Power plays make all the difference in the second period. Not one in the first. It was scoreless after one, but 5 power plays for Edge in the second, and they lead it by a 3-0 score. That firepower does its work on special teams. We'll be back with third period action from the River Cree Resort and Casino just outside Edmonton. I'm Sean Mullen. You're watching the Canadian Crown U17 Invitational on HN Live. And we're back for third period action from the Canadian Crown U17 Invitational. It's a 3-0 lead for Edge Academy after 40 minutes of play, and all of that scoring came on power plays in that second frame, as that's iced by Fort Saskatchewan. It was a scoreless game after one. Shots 10 apiece. Good even strength back and forth action. But Fort Saskatchewan started to lose their discipline a bit in that second period. Took 5 penalties. Got scored on 3 times. And that's the difference in this game so far. Shots now 26-19 in favor of Edge, and you can really look at power plays as the reason for the score difference and the shot difference. And power plays 5-1 in favor of Edge in this game. And I think the one Fort Sask had, the only one they had was a minute and a half as they ice it again here. It's a minute and a half long power play that came in the middle of another penalty kill, as that's back-to-back icings to start this period for Fort Saskatchewan. Face-off won by Edge. Shot attempt doesn't get through. In behind the net. Squirts free, ends up on the stick of Decos. Knocked to his knees. Puck sent behind the Ranger net. And Fort Saskatchewan's able to clear. Is this one another icing? Waved off as it hit the glove of Josh Larson. Played to the wall. Nice little move trying to get it to the net. Couple of shifty plays there by King, but in the end denied. Puck comes across the edge zone. Decos stolen by King, centers it, and Lee can't get it to the net. Oh, what an opportunity there. King creating that turnover. And it's dumped into Ranger territory by Evan Auld. Loose puck, shot by Fisher. Stick save made by Roberts on it. And it's skated out for the Rangers by Courtney. He got knocked off of it by Fisher. Back in his own end, the Lethbridge Hurricanes draft pick sends it around behind the net. Comes to Ranger territory. Fed up. Now Van Berbrandt. Around behind the net and centered it. Oh, what a chance. They score. Reed Semenuk will strike for Fort Saskatchewan. Knocking that one underneath of Gabe Bergeron. And that is a big-time goal for the Rangers. Only 2.5 minutes into this third period, in a game that had not seen an even strength goal yet. A 3-goal deficit. If you're going to come from back that far, you need one early in the third, and they get it. And we'll see what kind of boost Fort Saskatchewan gets from that one. Rangers did look a little comfortable maybe to start this third period. Now will that shake them loose some? Here's Doc, bumped. And he comes in with a hard check on Hosher. Huck and Van Berbrandt get the assist there. Mastroianni moves it right wing side. Gets it back, rips a shot, missed the net. And Fort Saskatchewan will clear. Edge territory now. Okay, moves it up to center. And here comes Doc. A little bit of room to operate. He'll shoot it. And Bergeron snares the shot from the Calgary Hitman draft pick. Brother of 2 NHL draft picks. Got a little open ice. Cale Doc did there, and Tried to go upstairs, glove hand side. Gabe Bergeron equal to the task that time. Courtney on the draw win by the Rangers. Got it back to the line, and that shot wide of the net by Bozer. Cramp moves it to Muhammad. He has some room. Threw it back towards the front, hit a leg, and Cramp spun and shot it wide. And that's cleared out for the Rangers. Some speed through the middle. Dumped into the corner. Chased down by Ethier. Tried to center that. Larson is the only one there. Then his pass is in Muhammad's skates. Muhammad throws it dangerously across his zone, and that still is allowed to escape the zone. I'm not sure why Courtney didn't try to grab that one sooner. And that's deflected by Muhammad into Ranger territory. Hustles in against Hudson Smith. On the wall, knocked up to the line. Kept in. Shot attempt by Crashley. Deflects wide of the net. And that's dumped in behind the edge goal. Kim plays it up the wall. Muhammad clears. Hudson Smith tried to dump it back in. Got blocked by Bindernord. He's after it. Now another try for Hudson Smith to clear the zone. Bindernord stole it again. A thorn in Smith's side here. Now Bindernord tied up by two players. Still gets it back to the line. Not much on the point shot from Deegan, and an easy stick save for Roberts. Puck followed up out to the neutral zone. That pass hit a skate. Ends up across the edge zone, and Bindernord will clear. Fired back in from center by Bryce Ambo. Kokosha. Pass into the skates of Vanderbrandt. He can't get it to the net. At the line, a shot. Hit off Doc and missed high. Clearing attempt gets out for edge, and at center ice, there's Vanderbrandt trying to re-engage as he dumps it in off Bergeron to the corner. Chased by Doc behind the net, just out of his reach. Kim's able to move it. Hits off a skate. Kokosha's got it. Tried to feed that down to Doc, who's got it in the corner. Good play on him, though, by Deegan. And Edge is able to clear. No chance to hold that one in. Good aggressive play, though, by Ambo. Moved it back to Doc. Couldn't get it deep. Stays with it. Good second effort. Still can't get it deep. Now fired in from center. Hits off an Edge arm, and Kim has control. Nice pass by Kim, and he's got Dekos. Can't find the back of the net for his second of the game. Excellent feed by Kim to Springham. Dekos couldn't score. Hard slap shot from the left side, and a left pad save made by Roberts on the blast by Hosher. Sent in behind the edge goal. Lee is on that, two men on him. Needs some help. Held in at the line, shot towards the goal. It was still loose as Lee was banging away at it. And Bergeron will cover up. It remains a 2-goal lead for the Edge Academy despite some pressure. At the hands of the Fort Saskatchewan Rangers. Mastroianni beaten on the draw this time by Semenuk, the goal scorer for Fort Sask. Semenuk moves it to the point. Gets it back. Bumped, but avoids Fisher. To the line again. Shot by Seymour, actually a pass out front for a pinching Hudson Smith, and he had an opening, but redirected it back across the front of the goal. Mastroianni's away now. He's got Fisher with him. Trying to get behind the D and forced to the outside. Good defensive play on him by Puck. And away comes Kokosha for the Rangers. Has some room, centered it. That did not connect with Hudson Smith, who continues to pinch into the play here, knowing they've got to get aggressive down two. Mastroianni's away. And he can't make the move he wants, so he'll dump it around behind the net. Off the bench, Muhammad takes it in behind the goal. Had it knocked off his stick. Pinching in to help, though, is Larson. Kept the play alive for Edge. Muhammad stick handled one time too many at the offensive blue line. Larson backs him up. Dumps it in off Smith in behind the Ranger net. Muhammad in after that. Good body position. It's centered. And they can't get a shot. Muhammad's got it again. Works it to the line. That escapes. And here's a chance for Fort Sask. Good speed. Busting in and shooting is Jacob Ethier and stopped by Bergeron. Ethier jumped on that puck, but Bergeron was able to cut the angle off. Ethier behind the goal again. Tried to center that one, and it deflects out of the zone. Here's Muhammad once more. Centers it. Deflects to Smith in the corner. Liam Smith sent it towards the front of the net, deflected to the line, and the Rangers will clear that one out. Backhanded into Edge Academy territory by Ethier. He gets into a little battle there. And Edge able to deflect that puck off Smith's stick into Ranger territory. 3-1 lead for Edge. Rangers have the only goal of this third period. Trying to work a comeback here. Good hold at the line for Edge by Bindernord. Now the Rangers clear again. Doc passed that off left wing, and a hard shot by Ty Van Brabant is stopped and cleared. Kokosha backhanded it towards the corner. Good play by Van Brabant to knock that loose. Bindernord's on it. Bounced it up the wall. Stayed with it. Kokosha's got it. Blind pass looking for Doc. Missed him. Came to the wall. Doc moves that down to Kokosha. The tall forward takes a bump. Van Brabant skates it to the line. Trying to open things up. Over to a pitching Hudson Smith. He had Kokosha in front. Ready to tap that in. Didn't pass it to him. And then slid it out front. Instead, it's covered up by Bergeron. Oh, it looks like to me, after the fact anyway, a missed opportunity for Hudson Smith, who's been very active pinching in from the blue line here. Trying to make something happen for his squad as he heads off for the line change. The shot from the point, it's blocked. Hosher, good stick on him by King. Courtney trying to get it. Another pinch here for Fort Saskatchewan. This time off a skate, King's got it. He'll work that to the corner. Courtney. King. Stays with it. Hits off Hosher to the corner. Auld again. Trying to go up and out. And that just does deflect out. Now on the left wing side. Into Fort Saskatchewan territory. Edge trying to get a little pushback as they've been on their heels for much of this third. 9 minutes remains in regulation. Just our last game, we saw two goal leads get erased here. So you never know. As how Mastroianni made that pass, and puck shot by Auld, stopped easily by Roberts. Back comes Fort Sask. All by himself into the zone is Puck. Getting some help from King now. Bindernord trying to steal that away. And Bindernord will win the puck. He's been strong on the puck in both zones. Up to Mastroianni, who had it fall off his stick, and Hudson Smith dumped it back in to Edge territory. Larson tries to clear. Avoids a hit from Semenuk. Puck held in just for a moment by Van Brabant. Hudson Smith passed it over to Van Brabant now. He'll make a move wide, trying to drive the net. Not enough room, so he centers it, and Bergeron's not going to mess around. Just gloves that down and gets a face-off with 8:02 remaining in regulation. And a 3-1 Edge Academy lead. They carried a 3-0 lead through the second period on 3 power play goals. Fort Sask an early one here in the third. And trying to climb back here. Draw to the left of the Edge goal. Won by Semenuk. But Liam Smith's on that. Moves it up for Muhammad. He'll center it. Redirected wide of the Ranger net. Fort Sask has the puck. Bounces to Semenuk, the goal scorer. He'll drop it for a shot attempt by Puck that's blocked. Back to the line. Hudson Smith with the one-timer that missed well wide. Held in behind the goal for Semenuk again. Worked it to the point. Seymour steered it down low. There's Ethier. Backhand pass out front. And Liam Smith intercepted that and cleared. And this is going to be offside against Fort Sask if they touch it. They got to get out of the zone here. I think they're just now realizing that. And Deegan will move it across to Muhammad. Liam Smith for Muhammad. In after it, around behind the Fort Sask net. He's had the puck on his stick a lot in this one. Now a wraparound try by Crashley didn't work, and the Rangers are able to clear. Nice job to get the puck here. Driving it towards the net. Courtney scores! Great shot. It's a one-goal game. A beautiful little rush by Courtney. Couple of shifty moves, and he found a hole upstairs on Bergeron. And Fort Saskatchewan has come back from down 3 to within 1 with plenty of time on the clock. The only 2 even strength goals of this hockey game have come from the Rangers in this third period. It's now a 3-2 Edge lead. And we'll see if Edge can match the desperation that Fort Sask has been playing with in this third period. Like I said, I thought Edge looked a little comfortable to start the third. And once you start playing that way, it's really tough to ramp it up. Bozer the lone assist on the goal by Bryce Courtney. And a great chance. Mastroianni scores! What a response by Edge. A great pass to send the explosive Owen Mastroianni in alone, and he's got his second goal of this hockey game. And it's a 2-goal Edge lead again. So much skill in that Edge lineup. Just had to get one of them loose here in the third, and Mastroianni, draft pick of the Edmonton Oil Kings, shows his explosiveness. Great pass to set him up, and we'll see how Fort Sask responds to having the wind sucked out of their sails there. Larson and Crashley the assist, so great credit to Larson for that pass. Springing Mastroianni, a beauty. It's exactly what Edge needed after the Fort Sask goal to close the gap to 1. And here's Fisher. Scores! Well, they woke the sleeping giant up. As Mastroianni and Fisher go back-to-back and restore the 3-goal Edge Academy lead. And Fisher takes a blocker to the face from the backup netminder as he does the flyby. Got a little too excited there. Goaltender Jung-Soo Park got his teammate in the mush. But a couple of quick, explosive plays by 2 of the better players for Edge. And all that effort by the Rangers to close the gap snuffed out. Here's Doc cutting in, had his shot blocked. It's the thing when you have a deep and skilled team like that, as Doc sent his shot wide short side. You can kind of be lulled to sleep for a little bit with the lead, but doesn't take much get their feet moving, and all of a sudden, 2 quick ones are in the back of the net. 4:30 now left in regulation. It looks like Edge has this game in hand unless the Rangers can come up with another major response here. It was such hard work to get the 2 goals they got. I think that's what creates the sinking feeling. When you get to within 1 and then all of a sudden, bang, bang. What took you 20 minutes on the score clock to manage took them a quick minute to take away. And it's hard to come out with the same resilience you just had. Here's Larson. He'll go cross ice. Nice feed to Muhammad. Down the wing. Takes it into the corner. Got forced off the puck. 3:42 to go in regulation. Here's Lynn. His pass blocked. He'll backhand it into Edge territory. Ethier hustles to it. Wins that puck in the corner. Takes a check from Cramp. Got it to the line, though. Shot blocked by Deegan. Ooh, my. And Ethier ran into Deegan as he was going for a change. Now Ethier's got it again. Little behind the back pass. Gets it back. Slap shot. Rebound. Oh, my. Yannick couldn't corral the rebound, or he had a great look. That's a missed opportunity there. Kokosha and shoots. Bergeron swallows that one with 2 minutes and 59 seconds to play in regulation time. And the Edge Academy restoring a 3-goal lead on back-to-back goals by Mastroianni and Cole Fisher. Draw one by the Rangers. Doc got it to the net. Vanderbrandt trying to jam it in. And that'll be cleared out. Oh, not quite. Kokosha stole it back. Tried to rip that across for Vanderbrandt. He got bodied off of it. Here's Bindernorn. And oh, behind the play here. Vanderbrandt throws Kim to the ice, and I think he's going to be caught for that. Kim and Vanderbrandt got into it. Kind of got tied up in the corner. Are they both going to go? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we're getting 2 and 10 for each of them. I don't think we're seeing a power play. I'm not sure. Maybe one of those moments where you ref the score a little bit. Looks like 5-on-5. Well, and actually, Fort Sask yanking out their netminder. They're not going to go quietly into the night here. They're going to take their time out. 2:37 to play in the third, and the Rangers, I like it. Why not? What do you have to lose? Down 3 already. 2:37 to play. Fort Sask says it's time to get aggressive. They'll chat things over here. You never know. Crazier things have happened. And I never really have fully understood, when you're at least within striking distance, why teams don't make that aggressive play. Funny thing that happens quite often, too, is if you're down 2 and you get scored on, then you put the goalie back in. But if you're down 3, you'll pull the goalie. Or if you're down 1 and you get scored on, you put the goalie back in. But if you were down 2, you'd pull the goalie. I never really understood that mentality. Timeout is done. And the faceoff was originally thought to be in Edge territory. Is not. It's actually just outside of Fort Saskatchewan territory, and they're still taking goaltender Gage Roberts out. Or are they? No, back he comes. Doc will go off, and Roberts will come back in. We'll see if they do take him off, if they get possession here. Nice drive to the net by Tyler Decos, forced off of it. Maybe Edge won't give them a chance to pull Roberts here. Oh, and there's a penalty. It's against Fort Saskatchewan, so there goes that anyway. Courtney, I think, taking it. He's got one of the 2 goals for the Rangers. And cross-check called. Is it him? No. Hudson Smith. Looks like Hudson Smith gets the penalty with 2:20 to play. I think there goes any thought of pulling Roberts, as the Edge Academy will have their 6th power play of this hockey game. Rangers only ended up with 1, unless they get something late here. And the power play was a huge difference maker in the second period as they pulled away up 3-0. Battle for it out in the neutral zone. Hard check by Kokosha, knocking it off the stick of Josh Larson. But back in comes Edge, and Liam Smith to the net. Good save made by Roberts on that one. Cleared out. Larson pressured. Courtney right on him. Kicked at it. He takes a check. Hard battle. A couple of hard checks to the lower back. Edge has possession again. Long shot. Snared by Roberts as Cramp got it to the net. Shots ended up pretty even, actually. 34-33 right now in favor of Edge, despite a 26-19 advantage after 2. So Fort Sask put some pressure on here in the 3rd. But the explosion by Mastroianni and Fisher, back-to-back shifts, took that push back away. Here come the Rangers shorthanded. Semenuk, who's got one of their goals, tried to stop up and shoot it, got blocked, and Fisher's away for the Edge. 1:08 to go. He'll backhand that not deep into Ranger territory. Played back out again. Swatted down the ice. No icing, of course. 40 seconds to go on the power play for Edge. And down the stretch we come in the 3rd. Final minute of play in regulation, and Fisher is away with it. Long lead pass, intercepted at the Ranger line and dumped right back into Edge territory with 45 seconds to play. Here's Deegan. I like the fight from the Rangers in this game. And there's a ton of skill on Edge, and you can't take the penalties they took. But they battled them. 5-on-5 were equal. But those power play goals, the power play, 6-1 power play advantage, the discipline issue in the second period mainly, and that's what cost you. But they were a hard-working team. They got some skill. They won some battles, pushed Edge hard in this one. And they won't be an easy out, that's for sure. And they take on Parkland Athletic Club in Greater Vancouver tomorrow. I think those will be some good contests too. And that'll wrap things up. Edge Academy gets 3 power play goals in the second period. Gets pushed to within a goal by Fort Sask in the 3rd, and Mastroianni and Fisher show their explosiveness. 2 quick goals to restore the lead and secure a 5-2 win for the Edge Academy. They take on Greater Vancouver at 7:45 tomorrow morning, and Parkland Athletic Club at 5:45 tomorrow evening. While Fort Saskatchewan has Parkland Athletic Club at 10:15 tomorrow morning and Greater Vancouver at 8:15 at night. I'm Sean Mullen. 5-2 win for Edge over Fort Saskatchewan. Stay with us. We've still got 2 more to go from this side anyway, so 4 in total for you today before 3 more days of great action from the Canadian Crown U17 Invitational. Live from the River Cree Resort and Casino just outside Edmonton on HN Live.